The Tata Sierra has just been launched in India, and we have with us Mr. Shailesh Chandra, the MD and CEO of Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, with us to talk about the car. Hello, sir. Congratulations on the launch. We'll begin with, can you talk to us about the inspiration behind bringing back the Tata Sierra?
You know, Sierra is an iconic car. It was launched 35 years back. It was ahead of its time. It was dream of many Gen X, Generation X, which was very awed by the unique design as well as the roominess and the glass house that the Sierra offered in those times. So there had always been this request from many of such customers to revive and bring back the Sierra. That was how things got triggered. But we also saw that the mid SUV segment in the country was really flourishing in terms of high growth rate. It was growing big in size. Nearly 45,000 cars get sold in a month. So we said that why not bring Sierra in its reimagined form, in its new avatar, so that it is not only relevant to that Gen X, but more relevant to the Gen Y and Gen Z, the new generation customer. But we had the responsibility of ensuring that the DNA of OG Sierra is kept intact. And therefore in the exterior design you will see that the silhouette has been kept upright, boxy, wraparound glass all have been retained. The whole sofa kind of a sitting in a living room kind of an experience has also been taken forward as a concept, as an idea, and therefore you see the roominess, use of material, color and all are top notch. Also the tech stack is very, very well connected and in sync with what a Gen Y or Gen Z would require. So whether you talk about 5G connectivity, triple screen infotainment, AR HUD, Dolby, a host of features, which they will be able to relate to. So that's how the conceptualization of Sierra has been, to package it as a premium mid SUV, retaining or resembling it with the same OG Sierra, but bringing in a very modern avatar which really connects with the new age buyers also.
Now we've seen the design of the car, and from what the public has already seen about the Sierra with the launch including, what kind of response have you seen for the SUV?
We have to see the response, but I'm seeing that at least in the reviews so far, right from the time we started the teasers and the time when we launched the brand film and the brand day that we had, and a lot of reviews were given by various social media influencers, a massive response. I think people are really excited to see this kind of a car coming in the mid-size SUV with so many features, such plush interiors. So I think the response has been great. Today we have announced the price. I have not seen the response yet, but what I have heard from some of the colleagues that the response is very good. It is seen as very aggressive. So I think with the combination of the premiumness and the factor that we have given in this car with the aggressive pricing, I think it should do well.
Today Tata is almost synonymous with safety. Can you just walk us through some of the advanced safety tech and the driver assistance features in this car?
Yeah, so you would have already seen in the presentation, all the predictable ones are already there. From an active safety perspective, we have given an L2 Plus ADAS, which is of about 22 features or so on. But all the 6 airbags and all all those features are already given. You saw a real crash situation that we have shown, two Sierra, hitting them at an offset face, head on. So that also we have shown that we have kept the safety levels very high, as is the DNA of any Tata car.
Now that the Sierra is finally here, when can we expect the Sierra EV?
So Sierra EV you can expect in the next financial year, in the first half of the next financial year itself.
Okay. So Tata with all its cars offers a number of drivetrain, powertrain options with the car, and so is the case with the Sierra also. So how do you see the customer preferences stacking up, especially for the Sierra?
If I have to go by what I see in the mid SUV segment, just keep the EV aside, but typically between diesel and petrol, you see diesel being about 40%, 35 to 40%, and rest is petrol. That's what I see. Can be better, but in favor of diesel, but let's see, we'll wait and see.
Also during the presentation, I got a glimpse of all-wheel drive coming soon. So
Yes.
we know that you've already had all-wheel drive tech debut on the Harrier. Will that be the case with the Sierra? Will the EV version only be the all-wheel drive, or could we see that in the ICE version as well?
So let the suspense be there for the EV. When we launch EV, we'll talk about that. But we are committed to bringing the AWD in the ICE version. We'll let you know the timeline. But at the time of launch, it is not available.
Now, the Sierra debuts a triple screen layout, and which is a segment first feature, and several other such features. Can you just walk us through the highlights of this and the intended impact that you expect to be there on the customer experience?
As I said, in some of the comments that I made, that it is the tech stack is very forward looking, right? Therefore, triple screen is something which we have seen as an emerging trend, globally. Mainly you'll see in most of the China cars now you have this. It started with EVs because when you stand for charging your car, you can actually utilize that time to watch something on OTTs, or you can play some game and all. But now it is becoming pretty much a hygiene kind of a thing. But in India, it's first of its kind in the mid SUV segment. So since we had to appeal also to the Gen Y, Gen Z, we thought that this is a good feature to give. We have the HR HUD, lot of information on your windscreen comes, including the navigation, and you have already seen the demo, I hope. Then you have we also talked about the Dolby Atmos, completely theater kind of a experience that you get, which you want in a living room kind of an experience. So that is there. You have level 2 plus ADAS, I already mentioned. These are the features that has been given.
Okay. Now, Tata has been aggressively pushing for a premium and more upmarket feel in their cars. What kind of customer feedback or industry shifts have driven this change, and how is this reflected in the new Sierra?
We always believe that on safety and tech, we should be a step ahead, right? Because every new tech also requires you to go through learning curve and all, but also it pushes your engineering thinking process to the next level of frontier, and therefore this is a challenge that we always take in our cars, and that should slowly become the source of our differentiation as a brand, and that has been the pursuit. So you would have seen right from the facelifts of Nexon, Harrier Safari, then you have seen Sierra, Harrier EV, you have seen we are pushing the boundary as far as what we can deliver from a technology perspective, so that we can become globally relevant and competitive.
Now, last question. Now, looking ahead, what are Tata passenger vehicles' key innovation priorities, and how will the Sierra set the tone for the future?
So 3 innovation priority, you have seen 4 pillars actually, but if I have to pick, safety will always be at the top, right? Tech, as I said, will be the second, and experience is going to be the third pillar. When I said experience, the whole look and feel, premiumization of what you experience in your car, because there was a presentation made that a lot of time these days you spend in the car. So it should give that kind of calmness also. So these would be the 3 big areas which Sierra is going to deliver, and that you will see more and more in our cars.
Thank you so much for talking to us, sir. Well, that was Mr. Shailesh Chandra from Tata Motors telling us about the new Sierra. Let us know what you thought about it. Thank you so much for watching.